This week we make a sophisticated classic from the Donn Beach repertoire. Stick around. Well, there it is. The new Colonel's Plantation Beefsteak and Coffee House.
Plantation Beefsteak and Coffee House. That sure is a lot.
It sure is. But hey, I wanted something for everyone. And I, Donn the Beachcomber, am proud to say that this time I've thought of everything.
Good going, Donn. And I can't wait to see what new tropical cocktail you've come up with to go with these fine steaks at this new establishment.
I've almost thought of everything. I'll be right back. It's been a minute since we've done a mega classic recipe on the show, so today we want to reach back into the 1950s for an often overlooked recipe, the Colonel Beach's Plantation Punch. Not surprisingly, this is another Donn the Beachcomber gem, crafted for his restaurant at the Waikiki International Marketplace, the Colonel's Plantation Beefsteak and Coffee House. Try saying that 5 times fast. The Colonel's Plantation Beefsteak and Coffee House, the Colonel's Plantation Beefsteak and Coffee House, the Colonel's Plantation Beefsteak. This is when Donn was hitting his stride as a restaurateur. Already having multiple Donn the Beachcomber locations, this endeavor put high-quality steak as the focus. He even ran this intense ad promising his patrons the very best and claiming it as the only restaurant in the Pacific Ocean area that focused solely on fine steaks. It was even popular enough to get a nod in the Elvis film Paradise, Hawaiian Style, where they recreated the interior of the restaurant for several scenes in the film. So naturally, for a fine dining Donn Beach joint, he wanted a unique, complex cocktail to pair with these meals. What resulted was something of a mashup between his Navy Grog and Zombie recipes, with sweet juices, 3 rums, Falernum for spice, Angostura and Pernod for bitter spices, and ginger beer to add tang and texture. But before we go any further, please consider giving us a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. All right, let's start with 1 ounce fresh lime juice, 2 ounces pineapple juice, a ½ ounce of Falernum, we're using Liquid Alchemist, 2 ounces of dark Jamaican rum, we're using Zamaica from Plantation, 1 ounce of gold Puerto Rican rum, we're using Bacardi Ocho, a ½ ounce of Barbados rum, we're using Mount Gay Black Barrel, a dash of Angostura bitters, and 6 drops of Pernod. All right, let's pour this into our shaker. Add a couple ice cubes to chill, dilute, and integrate. Shake for about 10 seconds. Also just sounds cool. Pineapple-y. This is traditionally served in a hurricane-style glass. Let's strain it in. And now, before we add the ice, we'll add 2 ounces of ginger beer. That's a whole lot of cocktail. And finally, we'll add our crushed ice. Now, normally you'd have a bigger hurricane glass so you could have more room for this. Careful. Obviously, we couldn't add the ginger beer first to avoid a soda explosion. This drink comes with plenty of garnishes, so first we're gonna add a dehydrated citrus wheel, speared cherry, and finally some fresh mint. Stick a straw in somewhere, and there it is, Colonel Beach's Plantation Punch. Mint, of course, pineapple. Like mentioned earlier, you get that variety of rums that's lifted up by the bitterness of the Angostura, Pernod, and the spices of the Falernum, much like the Zombie. And then the juices and the ginger beer kind of give it that Navy Grog texture. Overall, it definitely is like a very 1950s cocktail. Fair amount of juice, fair amount of rum. It's a nice drinkable time capsule of what it was like in that Donn the Beach era. Let us know if you have the same experience in the comments below when you make this one at home. Until next time, cheers. The Colonel's Plantation Beefsteak and Coffee House, the Colonel Plantation. All right. This is traditionally served. I need another glass. Let's go back to Tony's on the pier.